You're such an asshole.
Hello, children. All right, we gotta do some consulting because Cabby then has to go to a wedding in a couple days, and I get to drive there. And I don't want to go to the wedding, even though I love the people dearly. I don't want to go to the wedding. We gather here today to witness the marriage between two people, the forming of one, be under to be under the graces of God. Do you blobbity blah blah blah? Do you blobbity blah? You do here under the power given to me by things and stuff. I pronounce you husband and wife, kiss the bride. And just so you know, I do not give wedding gifts. I give anniversary gifts because people so don't keep their shit together while they're married. And then they get divorced. I'm like, no, this is the guy's on his third one. I'm like, no, I'm not. Did you get us literally? Would you get us a gift? No, you're both on your third marriage. Screw you. When you're married for 10 years, let me know. I'll get you a gift. Happy New Year, Cappy. I would like to request a Clarey test on Canadian musician Shania Twain. She has quite the success story, especially with her tragic past. I can guarantee you that there are guys that you know who you like a specific song by her. There's no shame in liking that song as a guy. All I know is I need a man like a woman or whatever. Sings the lyrics as it goes. Canadian hoes. That one. Lord knows that these been Shania Twain. I don't know. All right. Good Lord. There's a large entry here. Eileen Shania Twain. Born Eileen Regina Edwards, 1965. Oh, she's older than me. Canadian singer, songwriter, 100 million record, blah, blah, blah. Raised in Timmins, Ontario. Pursued singing and songwriting from a young age before signing with Mercury Nashville Records in the early 90s. Stuff they do, boo. All right, let's go to early life. I'm hoping she didn't go to college. She didn't have to if she was that young. Okay, born 65 to Sharon and Clarence Edwards. She has two sisters, Jill and Carrie Ann. Her parents divorced when she was 2, and her mother moved to Timmins, Ontario with her daughters. Sharon married Jerry Twain, an Ojibwa from Ojibwa? We just call him that? An Ojibwa, a Dakota, a Comanche. Well, that kind of sounds cool. An Ojibwan Indian, an Ojibwan man from nearby Mattagami First Nation. They had their son Mark together. Jerry adopted the girls, legally changed the surname to Twain. When Mark was a toddler. Wait, who's Mark? Debbie. Who's Debbie? No one's going to get that one. Who's Mark? Jerry had a son, Mark. Okay, when Mark was a toddler, this is her half-brother. Because everything good comes from half-sibling. You know you're in a good situation when you have a half-sibling. Jerry and Sharon adopted Jerry baby's nephew. What? When Mark was a toddler, Jerry... God, I hate you boomers. Just could you all have stayed married so we could follow the family tree? Jerry is the Ojibwe man who adopted him. All right. Jerry and Sharon adopted Jerry's baby nephew, Daryl, when his mother died. Okay, so we adopted a nephew. I don't know what this has to do with anything. Because of Twain's connection to Jerry, the media have incorrectly reported she is of Ojibwe descent. Oh, we had to go through that just to make sure, hey, just so you know, she's not part Indian. Okay, thanks. Because race is so important to the people of Wikipedia. Born of German and Jewish and Scandinavian descent. Who cares? What did they do? I know everyone in Wikipedia. I know all modern Americans. All you care about is your race and your gender and your history. Not even your history. Just who fornicated before and didn't abort my ancestors. That's all you care. Forget what they do. Forget what they accomplished. That doesn't matter. My question is just showing public evidence of Edwards as her father. Twain stated, my father, Jerry, went out of his ways to raise 3 daughters that weren't even his. For me to acknowledge another man as my father, a man who never there for me as a father. But okay, all right. So, got it. All right. Status card holds a status card, is on the official band membership of the Temagami First Nation. Oh, we're still on the Indian thing, huh? Rights guaranteed. American Jade legally registered having 50% native blood. So, all right. Twain has said that as a child, she was told by her mother that biological was part Cree, a claim his family denies. Her confirmed answer. Who? We're 3 paragraphs in. Can you? Okay. Twain said she had a difficult childhood. Parents earned little money, but we kept on fornicating. And food was often scarce in the household. Twain did not confide her situation to school authorities, fearing they might break up the family. Her mother and stepfather's marriage was stormy at times. From a young age, she witnessed violence between them. Her mother also struggled with bouts of depression. Sharon returned to Jerry with children in 1981. Timmons Twain started singing at bars at the age of help to try and help pay her family bills. She often earned $20 between midnight and 1 a.m. performing for remaining customers after the bar had served finishing alcohol. Although she expressed a dislike for singing in those bars, Twain believes that this was her own kind of performance arts high school on the road. Well, it was a real job too. She has said of the ordeal, my deepest passion was music, and it helped. There were moments when I thought, I hate this. I hated going into bars and being with drunks, but I love music, and so I survived. She states that the art of creating, the actual writing of songs, was very different, performing, of course, blah, blah, blah. 13. All right, hang on. God almighty. Oh, singing in the bars with them driving cars when they're really drunk. She states the art created by at 13, Twain was invited to perform on CBC's Tommy Hunter show while attending Timmins High and Vocational High School. She was also singing for the local band called Long Shot, covered top 40 music, early 80s, spent time with her father's restoration business, Northern Ontario. Sounds like a great. So you're right, man. I'm not angry at Shania Twain. I'm angry at the idiots who made this entry of Wikipedia. Oh, by the way, she's a singer too. Let's tell you 5 pages about the eccentricities of her tangential Native American or Native Canadian history. Employed some 73 Ojibwe and Cree workers. Although the work was demanding and paid low to him. I love the feeling of being stranded. I'm not afraid of being in my own environment. Physical work hard for strong. Can you shampoo deodorant? Okay. Career 83 to beginnings. Twain graduated 83. Twain was approached by a cover band called Flirt. Took singing lessons. Known as DJ Campbell music album. I'm just looking to see if she went through college. This is the Wandering in the Desert time. Twain. Oh, and here's something said. Okay, November 87. So she's only 22. Twain's mother and stepfather died in a car accident approximately 50 kilometers of Wawa, Ontario. She moved back to Timmins to take care of her younger siblings and took them to Huntsville, Ontario, which just supported them by earning money performing at the nearby Deerhurst Resort. It's a real. You're right, man. You're right. This is a real woman. This is. Some years later, siblings moved out. Demo tape. Changed her name to Shania. To be an Ojibwe word, which means on my way. Oh, that's nice to know. All right. See that make there. Continuing confused with Shania. Twain self-titled 1993. Audience Outside. Shortly released. Blanking vocals. Number 67. The Woman in Me. Commercial success. 95-96. Come on over. Boo. All right. So she's off to the races. Yeah, she's a cute gal. I had a buddy who had a huge crush on her. Huge crush. I bet a lot of guys did, but I'm just seeing. I don't see any school or worthless schooling. I think we got here because she's still alive and performing. All right, so did not come from wealth. Very and would put footnote hard upbringing, hard. Did not major in stupid crap. Has real world work experience. Starts when she was a kid, but we Gen Xers did that. You kids don't know what working as a child was like. You don't know what working as an adult is like. And she's still working now, so she gets a perfect score. Would I like to have a beer with her? Yes, of course. Do I think she should run for office? Absolutely. It's hard to get a 0 and then for me to be like, yeah, I don't know. Every once in a while you get some like mafioso like, yeah, he was a hitman and killed a lot of people. Hey, he still got a 0 on the Clarey test. But I don't know if a hitman should be running for office. Yeah, no, I the very interesting background. I knew she didn't exactly come from great times. Yeah, that's good to know. No, that's an American success story in Canada. All right, any super chats? Boop boop boo do 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 do. I don't even know if that's the song. Oh, is that the song? Shania Twain, boo 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 boo. Hey, Juan, how you feeling? Juan's in the hospital, or was in the hospital, guys. He had a little brain infection. It wasn't meningitis. That's it. All right. See you guys later. Toodles.